Hello everyone. In this video, we're going to merge two PDFs together in Powered Automate, and then we're going to scan the merged document output for any viruses or malware that could have been hidden within either file. We'll use Cloudmersive connector actions for both key actions in our flow. Our virus and malware scanning action will check file contents for more than 17 million virus and malware signatures. Before we get started, it would be awesome if you could like the video and subscribe to our channel. To begin, let's click Create, and then let's select the Instant Cloud Flow option. We're going to manually trigger our flow with file inputs. Our first step is to create manual file inputs in our trigger step. Let's click on the manual trigger, and then let's go ahead and add a file input. We can name this something like first file if we want, or we can just leave it as it is. After that, let's add a second file input. I'm going to add a text input here as well so I can name my merged file when I run my flow. Let's now incorporate an action that merges our PDF documents together. Let's click Add an Action, and then let's type Cloudmersive into the search bar. Let's scroll down the list of Cloudmersive connectors until we find the Cloudmersive Document Conversion connector with the green logo. Let's then click See More to open the actions list, and let's scroll down this alphabetical list until we find an action called Merge Two PDF Files Together. I want to point out there's another action available called Merge Multiple PDF Files, and as that name suggests, we can use that one if we're merging more than two documents in our operation. Let's go ahead and select the Merge Two PDF Files action. Please note that if we haven't used this Cloudmersive connector before, we'll be asked to name our connection and enter our API key at this stage. We can get a free Cloudmersive API key by registering a free account on the Cloudmersive website, and that'll allow us to make up to 800 API calls per month on any Cloudmersive API. We can now configure our inputs in this action using dynamic content from our trigger step. The file bytes and file name of our first input PDF go in the first two fields, and the file bytes and file name of our second input PDF go in the following two fields. And that's it for our file merge step. Let's now click Add an Action again, and let's once again bring up our list of Cloudmersive connectors. Let's scroll to the bottom of this list until we find the Cloudmersive Virus Scan connector. We're going to select the action called Scan a File for Viruses. And remember, if we encounter the authentication window next, we can use the same API key we just obtained to create our connection. To configure our virus scan request, all we need to do is enter dynamic content from our PDF merge step. This will scan the merged document for more than 17 million virus and malware signatures. Just so you know, the signature database we're referencing is updated every 15 minutes or so. It's also worth noting that this is just the basic Cloudmersive Virus Scan, and there's also an advanced version available which incorporates deterministic scanning. To take advantage of the advanced scan, we would just need to upload the Cloudmersive Virus Scan API to Power Automate as a custom connector, which is something I've demonstrated in other videos on this channel. We're now going to wrap up our flow with a condition. In our condition, we're going to write clean file bytes to a new merged PDF, and we're going to leave the infected file scenario empty for now. But I'd recommend either deleting your file or creating some sort of custom error message in this step for your final version of this flow. In the Choose a Value field, let's grab dynamic content from our virus scan step called Body Clean Result, And then let's set that equal to true. Now, in the true section of our condition, let's add a new action. And let's look for a create file action. I'll be using a OneDrive for Business action here. After we find our folder path, we can enter the file name input from our manual trigger step in here. And we can type out a PDF extension following that to make sure our file is saved correctly. Of course, in our file content field, we're going to use output content from our merge PDF step. Now we can save our flow and run it when it's ready. As we can see, my flow triggered a clean result true response, so the condition went ahead and created my file. It's nice to add an extra layer of security in operations like these so we don't have to worry about sending dormant viruses to any stakeholders in our projects. That's all there is to it. Once again, please like and subscribe to our channel for more content like this in the future. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to a member of our sales team. I've included a link in the description below.